Hey guys, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you're coming back, welcome back. I just want to shout out to all of my new subscribers, and that is what this is about. I haven't been doing YouTube for a very long time. It's been about since August of 2024. It's now January of 2025. And I just kind of decided one day that I was going to go be on YouTube. I've never done anything like this before in my life, but I am having a good time, and sorry for the shaking, but it's actually been a kind of like a fun experience. But that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about, is like growing on YouTube and the things that I'm noticing are working for me as like a very small YouTuber. I by no means have like a crazy amount of subscribers. I think right now, as I'm filming this, I have like 1,855 subscribers. That's it. And I don't even have 500 watch hours yet. But that being said, within, I want to say probably the last month, I have gained over 900 subscribers. Probably less than the last month, actually. It's probably been the last 3 weeks. I've gained over 900 subscribers, and my watch hours have gone from barely making it to 100 to I think I'm at like 490 or something like that right now as it sits. I know it's like a couple days behind. So it's probably about 500 right now. But one thing that I've noticed that is working is, first of all, obviously I've been posting like my weekly videos, and that helps a little bit, but that only helps with like the people that are willing to sit there and watch my videos that actually give a crap, you know. A lot of those people are my family, they're my friends. But as far as like getting subscribers and stuff goes, I've noticed that posting the shorts helps a lot. People have such a short attention span right now in the world, and we're like, you know, instant gratification, we want it now. So the people who are subscribing a lot are the ones that are watching the shorts, and we will kind of make all of the like short videos. We'll do funny ones, we'll do ones of our dogs, we'll do one with the cat, we'll do like the dance videos. I think our most popular short that we had like over 10,000 views, and it was me doing a dance wrong. Like, and people like loved it. They hated it, but they loved it because they just kept watching it, probably because it was such a bad dancer. But those are the things that I've noticed are working for me. Also, within the last week or so, and this made my watch hours go crazy, is going live. I think that a lot of people that tune in for lives kind of like the aspect of somebody that they're watching talking to them and saying their comments specifically and saying their name specifically, and like taking the time to just shout out to these people. I mean, the amount of time that I can go live for probably takes the same amount of time that it does for me to edit a video. Like, for me to go live for 2.5 hours and just talk with people and answer random questions, either about work or about my life or about my animals or what video game I'm playing, like, people love that. And I don't blame them. I sit there and I'll scroll through lives too, and I'm just kind of like enthralled watching these people doing, like, seeing what other people do in life. I think that appeals to our human nature. But one thing that I've also learned is you can't give up. You can't, like, right when you think that it's not going to grow, it's not going to get bigger. I remember, I think I was like so excited to just reach like 200 subscribers. And then I started posting more shorts, and I also asked people to subscribe. If you don't tell them to do something, they're not going to do it. But if you're like, hey, make sure you like and subscribe. Hey, like and subscribe. I think there's a short sound out there right now that is literally telling people like, hey, I don't have any supporters, subscribe to me. I've used that sound a handful of times and it's gotten me probably close to 1,000 subscribers just by using that sound alone with different videos. Like, asking people to do that, it doesn't cost them anything. Why not? Why not do it? Sorry, kind of all over the place. Back to the live thing. In the amount of time that it takes me to film vlogs, edit the vlogs, we'll cut the vlogs and cut all of the, the hemming and the hawing and the pauses and the ums and the breathing, all of that crap. Like, by the time I have cut all of that out in, an hour's worth of video to cut it down into 10 to 15 minutes, and then adding in music and adding in titles and adding in all the fun things that all these other vloggers do, like, I could just go live. And the fun thing about that is I meet new people every single time that I go live. People are telling me that they're from India or they're from the UK or they're from, Pennsylvania. Somebody from Pennsylvania was in there tonight. It's just fun. It's fun to like be able to interact with people in other parts of the world. Plus, it helps your watch hours. The shorts, they don't help your watch hours unless you're trying to get monetized with the short views, which I don't have those kind of views. But I had a live that I think I had 8,000 people in and out of it at some, at one point or another. That got me 50 hours of watch time or something crazy. But the point that I'm trying to make here, sorry, I know I'm all over the place. The point that I'm trying to make is that by the time I have filmed and edited and trimmed down and added all the fun effects and stuff that all these old school vloggers do, I can just go live and I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. I literally set my camera up on a tripod just like this and I sit there and people say hello and what time it is and what do you do for work and ask me questions and just random things. And then other people start commenting back and forth and I don't have to do anything. It's something that I'm doing anyway. Why would I not take advantage of getting the watch time, I mean, I think that's one thing that all of us small YouTubers are trying to do is we just want to succeed. I see all of these other, YouTubers like Dodash, and then there's this other couple that I just recently started watching. And they're super successful. And I think we all want that. Who doesn't want to be successful? Who doesn't want to, have a chance to be recognized for what it is that they do or what it is that they're bringing to this community that is YouTube. And I think that YouTube is changing. I don't think that the old school style of Mr. Beast style type stuff of doing all of these crazy, insane challenges, I don't think that's YouTube anymore. I think that it's evergreen videos, which I have a couple that, they've done okay, but none of my videos are anything viral or anything crazy like that. So evergreen videos, those are always going to be great on YouTube. And then talking about how you grew on YouTube. How did you go from 200 subscribers to 1,800? How did that happen? How did you go from 10 watch hours to 1,000 watch hours? We all want to know that kind of stuff. We all want to be able to succeed and do those things that these other people that are out there succeeding are doing. I do follow a couple other big YouTubers, but I have also noticed that one of the main YouTubers that I follow, my fam, she's got a business, a clothing line business that the hoodies are they're supposed to be really good quality. They're one size fits all. They've got a cute saying on the back and she's thriving. That's awesome. I've watched, I couldn't even tell you how many of her vlogs, but they've changed. Like her vlogs when she first started, granted, she's been doing this for like 15 years or something, but you know, when she first started, it was just her vlogging her day at high school. And now, you know, she's obviously done like the super editing and stuff like that, but a lot of people will comment on her more recent things where it's just like her just BSing and not editing it and not adding a bunch of stuff. And I think that people appreciate that more. I think people nowadays appreciate the more raw, unedited content, and people appreciate honesty and transparency. That's something that I've always prided myself on, is being a transparent person, and why not be transparent on here? Like I said, I am by no means a professional about YouTube or anything, but these are the things that I've noticed have worked for me as far as like getting the subscribers and having the watch hour jump. And you just kind of mess around with it. You learn things as you go. And every single person, they all think it's funny because of what I do for work. I think a lot of people are just kind of surprised when they hear of like a cop wanting to be on YouTube, because most cops are very private. But at this point in my life, I'm 35 years old, I've got a kid, and I've lived probably half of my life. Why not try something else? Like, why not have a backup plan? Why not have a backup plan in case something happens or I get injured? I mean, I posted a video about my back being an issue. I mean, that could very easily end my career in policing, and then what would I have? So why not have a backup plan already in motion? I mean, a lot of my coworkers are like, oh yeah, I've thought about starting YouTube, or I've thought about trying to get, do the Instagram or whatever. I think YouTube is where it's at. You are literally doing this stuff anyway. You are going to work every single day. You are getting ready every single day that you go to work. You're cooking your dinner. You're making your breakfast. You're making your coffee. You're getting your nails done. You're getting your hair done. You're doing your hair yourself. You're cooking you're baking the cookies. Like, film it. People like to see real people. Like, people like to know the struggles that you're going through. People like to know that how you pay your bills and how you manage your money and what you're doing that makes you successful. Why not share it with other people? What's the point? What's the point of gatekeeping it? There is no point. It's like, when, for example, if somebody's trying to lose weight, okay, and you see somebody and they used to weigh 300 pounds. I'll give you an example. I used to weigh 270 pounds. It's taken me a long time, but I weigh 165 pounds. And why would I gatekeep that? Why would I gatekeep that secret on being able to go from 270 pounds, the biggest I've ever been in my life, down to 165, which I'm sure is nothing crazy, but why would I gatekeep what I've done that's worked for me from somebody who is struggling? Like, that doesn't make any sense. We all want to survive. We all want to, make it in the world. So let's all help each other out. If you guys have any suggestions or advice, drop them down in the comments down below. Make sure you make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you know when I post more awesome, amazing, and helpful content. Thanks, guys.